Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's January 1st, 2025. Happy New Year. I started this channel 4 years ago and I made a few videos and I got up to like 55 subscribers. And I kind of started to think, I don't know if it's worth the work. I thought I'd at least hit maybe 100 subscribers pretty quickly. And I kind of became discouraged and I kind of stopped because I work in broadcast television and it's a pretty demanding job. I hit a lot of tight deadlines and it's very demanding. And I didn't know if it was worth continuing on. So for the past 4 years, I've written down ideas and I've, come up with concepts for videos I'd like to make and sort of tried to hone in where I want my voice to be. And I just haven't taken the action to really get it started. So being a new year, and I don't like the word resolution. I don't like making New Year's resolutions. I feel like if you're going to do something, you should commit to doing it no matter what time of year it is. But a New Year's a great time where everybody feels like it's a fresh start, where everybody feels like, it's time to start trying to conquer those things they haven't done. So my goal right now is to take action. And that's what this video is kind of about. It's about taking any action to work towards a desired result, because results happen over time and it's a cumulative thing. And any action, including imperfect action, is action towards reaching your goal. And inaction actually just leads nowhere. And that's what I've learned over the past 4 years, is that I've been inactive and I haven't reached any goals because I haven't been trying for them. Not in my professional career. In my professional career, I am extremely satisfied. I work for broadcast television. I work for ABC News. I worked on a special recently with Diane Sawyer that won an Emmy, and I will be getting an Emmy, and I'm going to be doing a video about that, which I'm very proud of. And in my professional career, I'm very fulfilled. On a personal level, I decided a few years ago that I wanted to become a photographer as a second career, and I went to New York Institute of Photography and I graduated. And I've spent the past, the pandemic happened, so I've spent the past couple years sort of slowly building up a little bit of a business. I have a friend who had a store and she sold beautiful refinished furniture. She's so talented. Her name's Lisa from Cheech and Rue. It's in New Jersey. The shop's not there anymore. She closed. She's doing personal work for people now. But the point is, I had images hanging in her shop and some sold, and I made some money that way. So I made a little bit of headway. But really, once again, it's not in a really active way. And that's what I want to get into with this video, is I want to talk about just taking the steps towards where you want to be. And like I said, it's cumulative. So taking a step, little baby steps, a little bit at a time. If you do it more and more, you'll start to build up a little bit of momentum and you'll start to see a little bit of positive results coming back. And then that will drive you to go further. I'm going to talk about my first career working in television and taking risks, taking chances, committing, taking action all the time to build that career, and how when you get older, you sort of become a little bit more complacent and you have a career and people come to you for other reasons because you're established and you're a proven commodity and they want to work with you. And that's wonderful. As a creative working in the creative field, it's great that people work with me and they know what they're getting and they want to work with me and they're excited to work with me. But what that's done is, in a really weird way, working on a second career, I kind of feel like I want the people to come to me and know that they can get good work out of me, but I haven't proven myself in the same way that I have with my actual career. So it's hard to build something like that. So, and that's what we're going to talk about. So when I started my career in television, I was in my early 20s. I had just graduated college. I got a job working for CNBC, an NBC cable company. It's still on. People know CNBC. It's a financial news network. And I started out as a straight cuts editor, which is machine to machine, simple editing, putting together VOs and little NAT sound packages for air. And then from there, there was an online room, which was several decks, and you were surrounded by just tons of machinery. You had a switcher, you had ADO effects machines, you had a Chiron, which, puts in lower thirds. and you had to learn how to operate everything from your keyboard. It was like being a fighter pilot, you know, in a room surrounded by machinery to make television, to put things together, and you could do all kinds of effects. And that was a bit more advanced, and it wasn't something that everybody did immediately. It was something that you had to be taught. And when I was young and I was starting my career and I wanted to prove myself, I found myself working a lot of overtime. I found myself being in the office without being paid on the weekends, late at night, to get into that room when no one was in there so that I could practice and learn. I volunteered to do a lot of jobs that other people didn't want to do because I just wanted the experience. I wanted to prove myself. So I took action. I took a lot of action, constantly challenging myself, pushing myself, trying to prove myself, both to myself and to my bosses, my colleagues, anyone around. And what that did was it led to a career. I've been working in television for 30 years now. And I've had a really wonderful career, and I worked with a lot of really famous people, talented people, just really top notch. And I'm extremely fortunate, and I'm very thankful for everything that I have in my career. And I don't know if it's, you know, being a little bit older, it's not to say that you don't have drive when you're older, but you sort of, like I said before, you kind of become complacent in what you have. People come to me now because, like I said, I'm a proven commodity and they want to work with me. And I like that feeling. So then when I decided to switch careers to become a photographer, like I said, I want people to come to me because they know that I'm good. And I put my work out on Instagram, and I put stuff on YouTube, and I put stuff on Facebook, and I'm on social media, and people see what I do. But this is a different age. I'm a little bit older now, and I have to understand that you have to really sell yourself on social media. You have to really, you have to be taking action every single day. And no matter what that action is, even imperfect action is still something that leads to a result, whereas inaction never leads anywhere. So my advice to myself, my advice to anybody, you know, either starting a career or trying to build a career, is every day push yourself to do something that you might be uncomfortable doing. Push yourself to take a step, imperfect as it may be, or if you plan it out, maybe perfect action. But every day, take another step forward towards your goal. And what you'll find is that over time, the cumulative effect will be longer lasting and have greater impact than you probably even think it will from this point on. Take action every day, push yourself. Even if you're uncomfortable, push yourself to do something that you want to do. And eventually, with time, things will get easier, things will get better, and you'll see results. I guarantee it. And I'm going to test that this year, because I'm going to push myself to keep making videos and keep posting and getting stuff out there. And then, you know, like in 6 months, we'll check back and see where my follower count is and how things are working out. But thanks for watching, and definitely hit the like button, subscribe, and, you know, come back and check for more content, because I will be posting a lot more. Cheers.